what you have is a Chicago Bulls team that understands the importance of putting away the Cavaliers tonight. They'll try and jump on them early. They want to end the series, go home and get the same amount of rest as their next opponent if they can.
5 was stripped. Pippen, what a change of pace move by Scottie Pippen. Cleveland 5 for 18 in that fourth quarter. Here's Jordan with the head fake. Yes. Jordan for Cartwright. Over the years, Michael Jordan has had enormous games against the Cavaliers. He was also involved in that melee the other day with Danny Ferry. So every time that Jordan touches the ball, he hears the boos from the crowd, a subject we discussed with Michael.
It's a challenge. You know, when they boo me, it's a challenge that evidently I must be doing something right that they don't like. So I got to continue to do that. No player likes to be booed, but in that circumstance, I use it as energy for me to continue to play hard. I mean, they show that certain situations they don't like the things that I do. Well, in certain situations I don't like the things that they do. But either way, it's a competitive situation for me.
First quarter, Cavaliers 16, and the Bulls 14. Jordan able to work his way, then gave it up. Played it well, stopping the ball. Here's Jordan. Yes. To check back in. The double team on Doherty, who pitches it out. Sanders. And Jordan gets it down again. Pippen is hanging. And Pippen this time is able to hammer it home. Seeing it from the 1 of 10 Wednesday in Chicago. Michael Jordan has hit 3 of 7. He has 6. The Bulls 28 and the Cavaliers 23. Well, Bulls with a 5-point lead. Michael Jordan on the quiet side, 3 for 7 to this point. Craig Helo's done a nice job against Michael. We asked Craig over the years, what adjustments has he made in defending against Jordan?
Well, at first I was just so anxious to try to stop him, which is impossible actually. I would get right up on him and he would just drive right around me. And then I tried to back off of him, you know, through the coaching staff, saying this may help you, and make him shoot jumpers. And you know, he started hitting jumpers on me, so that didn't work either. So I try to a little bit in between. When he doesn't have the ball, I try to stay real close with him, so he doesn't just get away from me. And then when he does have the ball, I try to stay arm's length, where I can try to move with him, which sometimes works, sometimes doesn't.
2 minutes.
Here's Jordan. Grant on the follow. Good look, and then Sanders stopped by Pippen. Nice pass, though, from Doherty. Pippen with the pull-up. Yes, the third quarter. Andre saying Doherty was walking. Pippen with the steal, putting the move on Doherty. Oh, spectacular move by Pippen.
He knows Chicago can put up on the board. It starts with their defense in the passing lane, and then Pippen taking it all the way for the finish.
Chicago players have cited their lack of hunger as the reason they have struggled at times during the course of the playoffs, and we talked about that with Phil.
Well, I think we made great sacrifices last year to win a championship. You know, a lot of things. Guys, just saying, hey, no beer after the games. We'll just swear off alcohol until this playoffs finished. We'll sacrifice this. Make exceptions to, late hours or, fooling around or anything else that went on in order to achieve one thing, and that was to win a championship. This year we followed it with a successful season, and supposedly the success is supposed to follow us into the championship series. That has not happened.
Price with the runner, yes.
And Mark Price never let B.J. Armstrong catch up on the rotation. He caught it, put it on the floor.
Whoa! Michael Jordan seemed to lose the attention span for just an instant and turned it over. Here's Nance for Elo. The Cavaliers lead by 5. If Chicago wins, it is on to face the Portland Trailblazers in the NBA Championship Series. Jordan getting in close, and that is his first field goal since early second quarter. Armstrong, followed by Price. Now Jordan posting up. Here's Jordan. Yes, and it counts. Michael Jordan. Finally hitting double figures. 10 points for Jordan. And he'll go to the line. It was fouled by Williams.
Well, first, this shot is a line drive. There's very little lift or arc in the shot by Michael Jordan. There's the miss. But the next time he gets the ball, Doherty tries to come over and double team, but takes a poor angle. Jordan just sees the open lane, finishes at the rim.
And this is the first time that Jordan has gone to the line. Chicago's hit 13 of 14 from the free throw line. Cartwright stepping out to set the screen. Nance able to switch. Here's Jordan. And he was hacked. And Sanders. Michael Jordan averaging 34 points per game throughout the playoffs. That goes back to the series against Miami. And Pippen with the spin. Crowd wanted to travel. Lenny Wilkins very upset. Looking for the travel. They did not get it. Instead of buzzer basket for Scottie Pippen. And the game is tied at 72 after 3 here in Richfield. Williams for Pippen. Would not fall for Scottie Pippen. It takes us back 4 weeks ago to game 1 of the Cleveland-Boston series. Steve Kerr with the stunning 48-footer at the end of the third quarter as the Cavaliers went on to that convincing 101-76 victory over the Celtics. And it's come down to this to avoid going to another 7-game series as they did against the Knicks. They need Jordan to step up. Michael to this point, 5 of 20. Jordan, yes. That he's all right. Jordan. Oh, what a move by Michael Jordan. Extending, he beat Brandon, and then he was able to hang. It cuts it to a 3-point Cleveland lead, and the foul committed by Nance.
Well, Jordan knows he's got a little guy. They just couldn't get it to him quick enough. Cleveland did not react in time to help out, and then just a sensational move by Jordan, who is behind the backboard, couldn't decide which hand to shoot it with, still converts it, picks up a foul, and goes to the free throw line.
Prefer to play?
I don't think they have a preference at all. They just want to play.
All right, back to you, Mark.
Artemon, Kip Mop. Jordan facing the double team. What a pass for Grant.
Down the stretch, these last 4 minutes, the big men for Cleveland on the glass is going to be the biggest factor, the second and third efforts. And can they shut down the lanes on the penetration like Jordan just then, taking it to the hoop?
So Jordan has 20, and he has brought the Chicago Bulls within 2. 3 of 16. Pippen rebounded by Jordan. Paxson, yes, in the fourth. Cleveland hoping to send it back to Chicago for a 7th and final game. Michael Jordan beating Craig Elo off the dribble to cut it to a 1-point Cleveland edge. With now to 6 on the 24. Here's Pippen. Yes.
Michael Jordan is tired. He's a tired player. He's worked very, very hard. He is not shooting the ball well, but he's doing a lot of other things like offensive rebounding, breaking people down off the dribble. And here, with Elo letting him go baseline and no rotation, that might be the easiest score of the evening for Michael Jordan.
But he's a guy that we talked about it yesterday with Elo. Basically, he stops himself.
He's got 8 assists. He has 6 rebounds. He's forced a couple turnovers. He's just not shooting the ball well tonight.
Remaining of the fourth. Here is Jordan to the fadeaway, and he will go to the line. 25, Pippen leading Chicago with 28. Game 1 of the NBA Final against Portland at home on 1 seconds remaining. Price for 3. Yes! And he's tied the game at 93.
Well, you knew he was pulling up for that 3 from the time he got the outlet pass, and it was 2-2. He was pulling up if you got to look at it.
Here's Jordan. Yes, and it chin, and he'll go to the line. The foul committed by Elo.
Down 3 at the time. Price pulls up, gets a clean-looking transition, and knocks it down. Then Jordan, I think he gets an assist and a basket at the other end. He passes to himself, loses it, tips it, goes in.
Chicago lead. 37 seconds remaining in the fourth. Rebound.
We had talked.
Bulls lead by 3. 17 and 5/10 seconds remaining in the fourth.
There's a little box-out situation taking place.
Price missing the shot on purpose, but it did not work. Price just went over in a collision, and a foul is given. It's 7 of 7 from the line. I want to tell your teammates, you want everybody to be surprised. That's for 3. Rebound, Jordan. Time running out. The Chicago Bulls are headed back to the NBA championship round.